Welcome to Personal Finance 101. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Roth IRA for beginners. Roth, ROTH IRA 101. We're going to explain from A to Z in a simple way for you to understand what is a Roth IRA. Is it an investment account? Does it generate money? What is it exactly? Is it a retirement account? Can you withdraw money whenever you want? Is there a penalty to withdraw money? Can you contribute to it? Is there a limit of the amount of contribution you can put in there? If you're making too much money, can you contribute to a Roth IRA? When was it created? Why was it created? Is it a good investment tool? Everything you need to know about Roth IRA for a beginner. That's what you're going to learn in that show today. My name is Frantz Devilme. I'm a real estate broker. I'm a realtor. I can help you if you need a house. We are in the South Florida market. The number is down below if you want to reach out to us. If this is your first time listening to this show, please consider subscribe. Please consider give us a thumbs up and write comments down below. You can email us or text us if you need more information or if you need to send us a comment. Please feel free to do so. Also remember to click on the notification button so you can get our show whenever it comes available. Roth IRA. First thing we always suggest with everybody is go to the source, listen, but go to the source. What is the source? IRS. The IRS website, irs.gov. You can go to the website and you type Roth IRA and it will give you the exact information of the criteria of a Roth IRA. So that way you don't believe me or you don't believe anybody that you hear on the internet. You get the information from the main source. Now you can confirm what we are telling you, we meaning everybody on YouTube, everybody on the internet that giving you the information, but the source will exactly tell you what are the criteria and what are the limitations that you have. A Roth IRA, per definition, if we go to the Google definition, what is a Roth IRA? When was it created and by whom? So the Roth IRA was named after the late Delaware Senator William Roth, and it became a savings option in 1998. Became a saving option in 1998, followed by the Roth 401k in 2006. Creating a tax-free stream of income is a powerful retirement tool. These accounts offer big benefits, but the rules for Roth can be complex. Complex means there are different criteria. Complex means it is controlled. If it wasn't controlled, the rich people could just go there and put all their money in the Roth because of the advantages that the Roth are giving you to protect you for tax purposes. Limitation. In 2022, you could only put up to $6,000 for the year, meaning from January 1st till December 31st for that year, you can only contribute $6,000. If you are more than 50 years old, you add $1,000, meaning $7,000. In 2023, you can put up to $6,500. And if you are more than 50 years old, you add another $1,000, which gives you $7,500. If the year is over, one good thing is they allow you in the year after till the tax date, which is April 15th of the year after, you can contribute to the year before. Meaning in 2023 up to April 15, 2023, you could have put in the $6,000 for 2022. So let's say, for example, you have a good year and you have a lot of money floating around. You can choose to add money to the year before to complete the $6,000 and put money in the new year to the $6,500 or $7,000 or $7,500, depends on your age. The Roth IRA is different than the IRA. It's the same thing, as you can see, Roth and IRA. The IRA is the traditional. The Roth is what allows you to put money and you get it raised tax-free. That money is growing tax-free. After 59 and a half, you're allowed to take it with no penalty. If you take it before 59 and a half, you're going to have a 10% penalty, plus you're going to have to pay taxes on the money you withdraw. We do not recommend you to take money before 59 and a half unless it's for the reason that allow you to take out the money without a penalty. IRS.gov tells you exactly if you have a circumstance, a financial situation in your life. There are different reasons that would allow you to take money from your Roth. Make sure you read it, make sure you understand how to do it. If it's not an emergency, leave the money there till after 59 and a half. IRS.gov also shows you the limitation. If you are single, when you fill your taxes, there's something called modified. It's called MAGI, which is Modified Adjusted Gross Income. If you look at your income taxes, you're going to see exactly that number. That number, if you're single, there's a limitation that how much money you can invest in your Roth IRA. And if you're a joint couple, if you're a couple filing jointly, you have a limitation of $214,000 from your modified adjusted gross income. If you're single, it's $144,000. If you make more money than that, you are not qualified. There are a few exceptions, but you can not do Roth. You can do other type of investment. Based on the IRS.gov, as you can see on the screen, what are the different investment accounts that exist? So as you can see, the IRS called different accounts type of retirement plans. You got the IRA, which is the first one. You got the IRA, you got the Roth IRA, you got 401k, simple 401k. If you follow me on the screen, you got the 403b, you got the simple IRA plans, you got the SEP plans, you got the SEP plans, payroll deduction, profit sharing, 457, 43B and 457 are for government employees. 401k is one of the most popular. And as you can see today, we're talking about the Roth IRA. The Roth IRA is an IRA that, except as the IRS explained below, is subject to certain rules that apply to a traditional IRA, right? And there are different limitations to that. So the contribution plan for 2023, if you are married and you file jointly, you cannot make more than $218,000 for your modified adjusted gross income. If you're married filing jointly or qualified widower, okay? So there are different limitations. If you are single, head of household for 2023, or you married and file separately, it's $138,000. These are the information right there. So if you go to irs.gov and you go to amount of Roth IRA contribution that you can make for 2023, it will give you that information. Every personal situation, every personal financial situation is different. You listening to me now, your personal financial situation is different than anybody else. So get your taxes, look at how much money you make, look at how much money could you contribute that's not going to affect you, because you don't want to just go and put money now. You go and you put $1,000 and 2 weeks you go like, oh man, I need that $1,000 to pay my bills. Those are money that you're putting for your retirement, money that you're putting that you're not planning on touching till you reach at least 59 and a half. One thing you need to find out is, let's say you want to put the maximum amount. it's 65 for 2023 is $6,500 if you're not 50 years old. So let's say you're 50 is $7,500. Okay. So for $7,500, let's say you're going to max out, you're going to put the maximum amount that you can put in, $7,500. You can say, you know what, I'm going to divide that by 12, and you're going to put the same amount of money every month for 12 months. You can decide you divide it by 26, and you put the same amount of money every time you get paid, every 2 weeks. You can say, you know what, I'm going to invest every week because it will be easier for me. I'm going to put money every week, which is $7,500 divided by 52. You can put it weekly, bi-weekly, twice a month, every month, whichever you want. But I am recommending you to put the maximum amount allowed every year. What do you do with that money? You got to be careful. When you open a Roth IRA, you got to choose an investment channel. You got to choose where you want to invest that money. Usually, I suggest you put it in an index funds. I love index funds. And you put it in mutual funds. So you put a mutual funds, index funds, S&P 500. And if you do that, you're going to get an average of 10%. How? The same way you did for the past 50 years. You average about 10% a year. You can choose other funds to put it, but don't just create the Roth IRA and do not put an investment channel, because a Roth IRA is a retirement account. It doesn't invest the money automatically. You got to create an investment within your Roth IRA. That's where the money is going to go to. An investment account, a retirement account, is for years for you to retire. Same as your 401k at work. The only thing is, this one you can do it by yourself. It is not a get rich quick. This is not that type of account that you hear in the internet where people are telling you, I'm going to give you 3% a week, 5% a week, 10% a day. This is for long term. This is less risky, still have risk in it, but it's more doable. It's more for the future. It's more stable. He has proven himself for the past 50, 100, 150 years, where everybody that wants to get retirement money on a safe way with less risk, I didn't say no risk, I said less risk, that's where they invest their money. Index funds, mutual funds as the investment, and you use the Roth IRA as your retirement account to put up to $7,500 every year. If you start early enough, I'm going to show you a table that shows you to see how much money you can make within a Roth IRA investing in the 10% account. Let's say you start, right? You're 21 years old and you start and you say, you know what, I'm going to put the maximum amount, which is $6,500 a year. You put that annually. Every year, of course, is going to change because every year it increases. Let's say you go and you put the maximum amount of $6,500 a year and you are 21 years old today. If you do that for 44 years, when you're 65, you're going to get $4.6 million. This is a compound interest calculator, guys. Anybody can go online and you look at it. You start at 21 years old, you put $6,500, you do it for 44 years, you got $4.6 million. Okay, 21 is too early, you're not done yet with school, okay, no problem. So you graduate at 25, right? Okay, so we go down to 40 years. From the year 25 years till you reach 65 years, you put $6,500 every year, you get $3.1 million. Let's say you start late. You say, oh boy, you know, I cannot do that too early. I need to have kids. I need to get married. I need to enjoy my life. Okay, you start at 30 years. You do 35 years. After 35 years, you get $1.9 million when you retire at 65 years old. Here are the numbers. $1.9 million. You got to choose. You choose if you want a Roth IRA or any other type of retirement account. This depends on if you want to pay taxes before or if you want to pay taxes later. That's the difference between the Roth and the traditional IRA. Your personal situation will determine whether you want to put more money or less money. If you want to invest per week, bi-weekly, twice a month, monthly, or twice a year, or 4 times a year. It's up to you. To open a Roth IRA, we suggest you to get a solid brokerage company, like a Fidelity, like a Vanguard, like a Charles Schwab, company that you know are solid. Meaning, after you invest your money, you're not going to hear that company went bankrupt. You're not going to hear that company's gone missing. You're not going to hear, oh, there's a problem, I cannot pay you, like some other people do on the internet. Be careful. Your money, you work hard for it. You don't want to invest it and then it's gone missing. Make sure you use a reputable brokerage company. We like Fidelity. We like Vanguard. Those are protected companies that are reputable and that are not going to go wake up one day and disappear on the internet like other companies are doing. Make your research, make your study, make sure you protect your money. Don't just go and put it anywhere and then after that it's gone missing. Be careful. Also, when you create your account, make sure that you choose a beneficiary. Beneficiary, I mean, this is a tough subject. A lot of people don't like to talk about beneficiary. Oh, just in case something happened to you. Let me tell you guys, one thing for sure is one day we're not going to be in this planet. One day we're going to be gone. We want to make sure that after all the hard work that we make, the money that we saved go to our loved ones. Make sure you choose a beneficiary when you're creating your Roth IRA account. You're listening to Personal Finance 101. My name is Frantz. Today, we try to cover for you the Roth IRA account as a 101 from A to Z for beginners. How to open the account, what age, the criteria, the limitation of money that you have. All these were explained to you today. I hope you like the show. Please subscribe. Thank you. Have a good one.